Kelly Shaw, Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization. I'm up here with the RMSO team. We're near the Minnetonka Cave. We like this area. We obviously come here year-round looking for Bigfoot evidence. There's 3 sighting reports up here, a long history of them. The oldest one that I found was from 1968, and then between then and 2004, there's at least 3 that I know of. 2004 is one of our team favorites. It involves a 4-year-old little boy that got lost after his family had gone on a tour of the cave that's up at the end of this canyon. He claims a large hairy man, nice large hairy man, sat there with him until his rescuers came. The creature even whistled out to the rescuers to key the rescuers onto where the boy was at, and then it ran off. And I don't know, I know it's a lot of trauma, the little boy being lost and stuff, but him making up that story on the spot when his dad asked him, you know, his dad knew he didn't know how to whistle, so his dad asked him, you know, where'd you get the whistle? And that's when his little boy told him, you know, the big hairy man, the nice big hairy man whistled for me, you know, when they heard the rescuers calling out for him. But that's not the sighting report I'm here to tell you guys about. I want to tell you guys about the one from 1968, I believe. I'm going to pick up the camera and I'm going to film this beautiful section of the canyon and let you know a little bit about the sighting report. As I said before, this happened during the summer of 1968. At this time, St. Charles Canyon was beginning to be developed by the Forest Service. The campground had been roughed out at the top of several miles of a narrow dirt road leading to the nearby Minnetonka Caverns. Pine and aspen forest covered the steeply angled sides of the narrow canyon. No one else was in the campground or in the area for miles. This is what the witness reported. This is what he observed. A dark humanoid form was observed standing in the woods, just outside the campground clearing. 4 of us were camping in sleeping bags, no tents, in a clearing recently cut by the Forest Service to develop a campground. No one else was in the area. It was in the early morning hours, perhaps around 3 a.m. My best friend and I had been talking about the strange atmosphere of the place, and our wives were asleep. I was just dozing off when I suddenly felt myself jarred awake by a powerful feeling of a nearby presence watching us. I sat bolt upright and looked directly at a large humanoid form standing at the edge of the woods, about 100 feet away. He, or it, was totally black. I could see no other features, but the form was perfectly clear. At this point, my friend sat and looked in the same direction. "Do you see what I see?" I asked him. "I sure do," he replied. We continued staring at it, and it at us, for several minutes. Then I somehow got the message that it wasn't going to bother us if we didn't bother it. I told my friend we should just lie down and go to sleep. He agreed. And this may be the strangest part. We both fell instantly asleep. At the time, I'd never heard of Bigfoot. I don't know what this being was, and still don't. It could have been a Bigfoot. There are a lot of limestone caverns in the area, and it was very, very wild then. We didn't smell anything or hear any unusual sounds. This is what the witness also noticed. Although
This has multiple fully developed campgrounds and paved roads now. In 1968, it was very wild and very little visited. Even in the daylight, there was something primitive and haunting about this place. Quite different in the feeling from other camps in the area. The other witness. My wife and I and a friend and his wife were sleeping in sleeping bags, no tents. The women were asleep, but my friend and I had been talking and were just dozing off when I felt a strong sensation of being watched before seeing the creature watching us. This is an amazing area, this St. Charles Canyon and the Minnetonka Cave area. There's dozens of Bigfoot sightings in the general area, not just this canyon, but a lot of canyons that connect or parallel this St. Charles Canyon, this Bear Lake area, and the national forest around the area is definitely a Bigfoot sighting hotspot. Our team at Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization has been Bigfooting in these areas since, seriously, since 2011 because of all the Bigfoot sightings. And, you can't believe every sighting report out there, but, when you got 12, 24 sightings in a particular area being reported over a long history of time by different unrelated people, I mean, the evidence just starts to add up. Some of the best vocalizations our team has heard is in this area. We've also found a very nice footprint in the muddy waters of one of the creeks in this area. So we're going to keep returning. I'll see if I can find that footprint and put it at the end of the video for you. I hope you enjoyed. Keep watching. We're going to keep on squatching.
Alright, let's see if I can zoom up on them. They're awfully big for us to see them this
far away.
This far away. I mean, I really don't know what they are.
There's even a trackway going right through the middle of them. Right through the middle of the trees.
Yeah. Those are really big. God. We can't get across the frozen river to get to those even.
I'm not wading across the river in the gear I have.
No. God, they're big.
And again.
Okay, I'm going to zoom back out and get the other track. Oh, we go right across. Oh, there's the other set.
See the little meadow that's between the two sets of tracks, right in the middle of the trees. There's a trackway that goes right down through the middle of that.
Whatever
it's
made
just
that.
as big.
That looks like it gets used a lot.
See, they look like big footprints.
Oh yeah, but right there they do.
They're just big. I'm going to zoom out so people can see how far away we are.
About a half a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least.
See how far away that is? Zoom up on them again.
Those are right below the ridge line.
Yep.
Yep.
They go right up over top of the ridge. And that's how big they are. We saw them from far away. They go right up into that tree line. That's crazy. Alright. Well, we can't make them to them, but there they are. I'll try to get that third set. Okay. Right. There it is. Whoa. That's not it. There it is. Alright.
That just looked like something big and massive just went pushing through the snow all night.
Yeah.